Baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays among the league's favorites after they lost in the World Series last year. And singing, I gotta think it's somewhat deflating when you get that close to the ultimate prize only to come up short.
Yeah, I'd say deflating, demoralizing, agonizing. You can go on. And it's just tough, Boog, because just to get to the World Series is a huge accomplishment. So, getting those last 4 wins, though, that's what makes legends.
And with opening day, here's a chance to get your season going in the right direction and take that final step this year. First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Brent Rooker leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7.
There's the strike. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz. Just getting started here in Toronto. Slow roller to first. Fires to second for one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Slider, low middle.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
And there's the automatic.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Slider, low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here's George Springer. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
This one in the air. Wilson settles underneath it. And there's one away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Top of the second, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swings through that.
Sweeper, low outside.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Out of here. A laser to left. His first homer of the year. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. The shortstop takes the ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Into the outfield, base hit.